Okay, now in the exam, the examiner will ask you to talk about a topic and give your opinion. Now, this needs lots of practice. You need to think of some good ideas because he might ask you about anything. For example, let's have a look at this. What do you think about smoking? Now, what do you think about smoking? That's quite an easy one, isn't it? Most people think smoking is bad, so what can you say? What do you say? In my opinion, I think that smoking is. Now, what did we talk about when we talked about health? Smoking is bad for your health. Smoking is bad for your health. Smoking is expensive. Smoking is bad for children who breathe the smoke. Okay, so things like that. Now let's have a look at the next one. What do you think about illegal immigrants? Okay. Illegal. What does this mean? Illegal means not allowed, against the law. Immigrants, people who move to another country. So, for example, if somebody goes to another country who they are not allowed to be in that country, they are illegal immigrants. What do you think about that? Well, lots of things. Do you think it's a good thing or do you think it's a bad thing? Do you think they should be allowed to stay in the country? Do you think they should have to go back to their own country? What do you think? What do you think about junk food? What is junk food? Well, it's like McDonald's, fast food, chips, fish, hot dogs, all that lovely food that's very bad for your health. Do you remember we talked about that before? Smoking. It's bad for your health. What do you think about it? Well, I think it's bad for your health. It is not healthy. You should eat vegetables with your food. It's very oily, it's very greasy, lots of oil. Or maybe you think it's nice, it tastes good. Children love it. So think about good things as well as bad things about everything. Right, here's another one. What are some good ways you can help at a community centre? So we talked about this in class before. What are some good ways you can help at a community centre? So maybe you might like to think about... Oops, hang on. You might like to think about things you can do. You might like to think about things you can do with young people, with children, with old people. Maybe teaching things, maybe having some kind of party. Lots of things you can do there. Okay, here's another one. What are some good ways to raise money for charity? Do you remember this word? Raise money for charity. What does it mean? To get money to give to people, to help them who need help. What are some good ways to be healthy? We've talked about this before. Do you remember the phrases from last week? I try to eat fruit and vegetables. Do some exercise. What is your favourite food? Right, easy, yeah? My favourite food is pizza. But why? Or what kind? You need to give more information. So, for example, my favourite food is pizza because I love cheese and tomato, and I can put all my favourite food on top, like sausage or mushrooms and ham. Okay. You could also say my favourite food is food from my country, such as couscous or pasta, because it's very healthy, or it tastes good, or it's what I had when I was a child. So lots of things you can say. Okay. What do you need to think about when you are planning a night out? Well, we've done that lots before, haven't we? Go away. What do you need? I'm going to let you think about that one. Meeting with friends and family. So when you're planning a night out with your friends and family, what are some good ways to help other people? We've talked about that in class. Why is it good to do voluntary work? Well, it's good to help people But it's not just about helping people. It can also be good for you, can't it? You can improve your English. You can get some work experience. So think about lots of different ways voluntary work is good for you and for other people. Okay, that's the end.